in this video, I'm going to walk you through a few microphone options to get you started on your podcasting journey. Let's first start with what you know. So you probably already have something like this, some plug-in earphones that have a microphone fitted here. These are ideal if you're doing a solo cast, you're a solo podcaster, and you're wanting to record either on your phone device or your laptop or desktop. These are pretty good, and providing you're in a good environment for recording, these will produce pretty reliable audio. The second option that you may be very familiar with are the earpods. These are less preferred because every time I've had a recording that's involved Bluetooth, microphones and earphones, whether it's myself or a guest, the battery is cut out, the connection has been an issue, or just simply where the microphone is positioned, if someone moves their hair or their headscarf or their earrings, it interferes with the quality of the microphone. So really not the most reliable option, but if you have it and this is what you've got, then it's still a viable option. Just be mindful to test and to make sure you have full battery when you start recording. Moving on from what we know to what we may want to spend if we have a little bit of budget. I have a Bluetooth option here, which plugs into my phone. This is the receiver. And this is something that you can either hold and use for vox pops. So I ask a question and the person who's in the room with me answers. This is really good if you're on the road and traveling and wanting to ask people questions at a conference or something. It can also clip on to your clothing. The only thing is, the same issue applies to the Bluetooth that I mentioned earlier. I've had issues with this as well, where it's not been connected properly and I've had to do another take. So not as reliable as the plug-in options. If we look at the other plug-in options I have here, I have this Rode shotgun microphone. This is the windshield, which is good for stopping the p sounds from interfering. And also if you're outside and it's a windy day, it does protect the microphone, which is here, from the sounds of the environment. This is a really sturdy and light microphone. I have used it both to plug into my laptop to do some solo recording when I've been at my desk, and I've also plugged it into my phone. You can see I've added this attachment here for it to be attached to my Apple device. Otherwise, you can just simply plug it into your Android device for when I've been on the road interviewing people in conferences. And I've been really happy with the quality of the audio. For $50 US, this is a really high quality microphone for what it produces. So a very reliable and useful thing to have in your backpack. Now, what about if you want to spend a bit more money and you have some budget and you may be doing podcasting for your school or business? Then if you have a look here, I've got a Rode USB microphone with a pop shield over it. Serves the same purpose as this windshield here. And this plugs into my desktop or laptop. So that means that's the main source of power. So the downside to this is that this is something that I don't take on the road very often, unless I'm podcasting from a hotel room. It's certainly not something I bring into a conference that I can walk around with, but it's brilliant for your home office or your recording space that you're going to create. I didn't purchase this until a lot later into my podcasting journey because it did set me back about 170, 180 US dollars at the time, so it was quite an investment. But I'm really happy with it because of the quality of the audio it creates, and it's something that I just keep here fixed in my office for all my recording and live workshops that I do. So there's a few options, but as I say, if you're just starting, you don't need to spend a lot of money. Why not have a think about what you already have and start using today?